Hi everyone, Rokita Johnson, Certified Public Speaking Coach here. And today I'm going to give a tip to all my pastors, my preachers, anyone who is preaching the good news online right now because of the coronavirus gathering restrictions. Personally, I'm very excited that the good news will be spread to all corners of the earth even further. So that's the good news that has come out of this. And I know it's a big responsibility to you as pastors, as preachers, to keep those messages going to your audience, but from your computer. So today, I want to provide a tip that is going to help you to wow the word even more from behind your virtual pulpit. Tip number one is about normalcy. So, right now, we are living in an unprecedented time. People are looking for any semblance of normalcy right now. They are feeling unsettled, uncertain. So, any normalcy, any comfort that you can bring through your online sermons will be appreciated more than you know. And here's what I mean by normalcy. What are some things that you would normally do in your in person services that you can bring to your online sermon? And I have a few suggestions for how you can do that. Number one, attire. Do you normally wear a robe when you preach in a pulpit? Well, why not wear that robe when you're sitting preaching from your home office to Facebook and Instagram this weekend? I actually saw a few pastors who were wearing the attire that they would normally wear when they are in the pulpit when I was looking at Facebook sermons this past Sunday. And I just thought that was so great how they kept that going even from behind the computer. So perhaps think about if you want to wear your robe, maybe you're a suit and tie kind of guy, maybe you want to keep that going. Second, your physical environment. Now, I know many of the pastors and the preachers were preaching from their homes this past Sunday, and that is fine, that is wonderful. Just keep the messages going out to your congregations. I logged in this past Sunday to watch my pastor, and I was very surprised. He was actually preaching from my church's pulpit. Yes, he was standing in the pulpit giving the sermon. I did not expect that. I was perfectly fine if he wanted to preach from home, but I just thought it was really nice how he wanted to keep that semblance of normalcy. Something he actually told me. He wanted to keep that normalcy for his congregants, so he went to the church that morning to preach. Third, scripture reading. Do you normally have a scripture reading during your opening worship service? Well, why not incorporate that into your online sermon? Still do the scripture reading in the beginning like you would when you're in the church. Opening music. Now, I know most churches have opening music right before the service officially starts. Maybe you can play some music from your desk, wherever you're preaching from, something just to get people in the spirit, to set the mood, to get people engaged before you actually start preaching. So those are some ways that you can keep some normalcy when you are preaching virtually. Think about your attire, think about your physical environment, think about having a scripture reading, think about having music. These are all ways that you can keep that semblance of normalcy as if you were actually preaching from your physical church, and it will really bring some comfort to people who are looking for comfort in these times. I'll be providing more public speaking tips and how you can wow the word, but I want to encourage you, keep on preaching, keep on teaching from wherever you are. I support you, and I'm loving what I'm seeing on Facebook, Instagram, and all the social channels.